It's Thanksgiving, folks, and it's a sin in the South not to put meat in your mouth. I know that's a pause moment, but let me explain. When you go to your family house for Thanksgiving and you tell them you don't eat meat, that you vegan or you plant-based, they gonna look at you crazy. People in the South can't fathom not eating meat. That's like telling them to die. When you tell them you vegan or you plant-based, they gonna laugh at you. They gonna make fun of you. They gonna ask you, where you gonna get your protein from? Not knowing that fruits and vegetables and nuts and seeds have protein. You don't even need that much protein, folks. So don't let your family members discourage you from being vegan or plant-based, people. People in the South can't fathom not eating meat. You can even bring your vegan dishes to their house and they're gonna say, you could have used some butter or you could have put some turkey in your dressing. That's just how they gonna do you. But don't let them get you down.
Like and subscribe. What you doing?
You too. We back in the garage gym and we in here getting active. I'm still trying to catch my breath, man. I just did the same workout as last week, but I cut my sets down to 2 because after the last workout, I was really sore, man. So I'm trying to measure my RPE. So I cut it down 1 to see how I feel after this session. I did my 10-minute jump rope. I did as many burpees as I can. I did more than 25 this time. So I did around like 30, 35. I did my squats, my lunges. And usually after that, I hit them with a walk. I usually walk Bruno. So I get about an hour or 45 minutes of, physical activity in, because that's all you really need, man. You don't need to be in the gym or you don't need to be working out for, hours and stuff like that. It don't take all that. All you need is a good 30 to an hour workout, man. Sometimes some people even do 20 minutes, man. That's all you really need, man. But besides all that, we're here today to talk about how I did it, the miraculous comeback. In my previous video, in my 5 motivating factors on weight loss and fitness, my 5th motivating factor was RIP, which, either death in the family, somebody passing away, that's close to you. So in 2019, our dad passed away. So that really motivated me and made fitness become a priority in my life so it could become routine. In the summer of 2019, our dad was diagnosed with cancer. So the doctor was telling him everything he needed to do to beat it because he decided to not do chemo and all the therapy that goes with having cancer. The doctor was telling him everything we've been hearing. Eat your fruits, eat your vegetables, cut out all bad foods completely. Animal protein, dairy products, seafood, all that. So he tried to do that, and then he also was active. He was walking around a lot more, doing walks. These are all things I never seen our dad do, like taking walks, like making walk a priority, being physically active. So I remember on Father's Day, specifically, I bought him a pair of walking shoes because he was wearing these busted shoes walking around, so I seen him. He was really trying, but unfortunately, now that's what motivated me. That was my why for making fitness a priority. Now, what I actually did to lose the weight was taking what the doctor told him and what we've been hearing this whole time. I went vegan. What I actually did to initiate the process was I went vegan or plant-based. Around this time of 2019, during Thanksgiving, I told myself, I'm gonna get all this good Thanksgiving food in my belly. And after that, I'm gonna let it all go. I'm gonna make the decision to eat healthy by going vegan and being plant-based and lose this weight and become healthy and be fit. The first step was me going on a 3-day fast. I always go on a 3-day fast when I start a diet because I feel like it rejuvenates or regenerates the body. I'm pretty sure there's some truth to that. I just don't know the science behind it to explain it to you guys. But that's what I do. That was the first step. Then the next step was me committing to a full week of dieting. So my diet consisted of oranges, bananas, salad, and nuts. Pistachios, pecans, almonds, and peanuts. Those four main foods was what carried me throughout this process. I was also intermittent fasting. Now, my window was very small. I would start maybe around 11 and I would end at around 4. That's a very small window. Usually people's window is 8 hours. But my window was so small because I don't like to eat in a time period where I'm about to work out. So that's why I stopped at 4, because I usually would work out at 8. And I don't like food sitting on me while I'm working out, because it just does something and I don't like it when I'm working out. That was the first week. 3-day fast, diet, me committing to the diet. And then the next week was me committing to the diet and training. Now my training process, like I said in the previous video, was me watching Mike Rashid train Big Mike. I was basically doing all the compound movements. I was doing a lot of circuits. And I also ran a mile and before and after my workout. He was making Big Mike run a mile before and after his workout. I don't know if he still believes in that, but that's what I was doing. And during that process, I started at 277 and my goal was 200. So the end of November, beginning of December is when I started the process. And then by April, which was my birthday, that was my goal, 200 pounds on the scale. I even got as low as maybe 195 and COVID hit. So that really, it didn't derail me, you know. I just picked up some of the weight because I wasn't getting active. I think I got up to 215 and then I was trying to figure some things out, and then I was never able to get back to the 200. Then I got back up. In the beginning of this YouTube process, I had got back up to like 250 or something like that. And then I started the process over. It's been a long process since I started YouTube in May. So yeah, man, it's just a process. You just gotta be committed, bro, at the end of the day, which I'm trying to get. My discipline is good. My motivation and discipline is there. It's just consistency, man. I have to be consistent in my workouts and my diet, which I'm consistent in my diet for the most part. It's just the workouts, man. But we get in there. It's not impossible. You can do it. You just gotta commit to it, man. It's a process for sure. You gotta trust the process. Right now, I think I'm at 215 the last time I was on the scale. Before I went vegan, I was 220 or so, in the 220 something, or maybe 230. And ever since I went vegan, you know, the weight went down, or plant-based, the weight went down. I've been at 215, probably not now because I may be like around 220 because I can feel it. But you know, the goal, we know the goal. The goal is to get back to 200 and, you know, to progress from there. You don't want to set your goal too high because you're going to feel like you're never going to get there. Just if you 250 right now, just say, man, you know, I want to get down to 230. You know, you want to knock it off, you know what I'm saying? Just keep chipping at it. Don't just try to take the biggest swing at it and knock it all out at one time. It ain't gonna work like that because you're gonna get unmotivated and you're gonna be exhausted and you're gonna give up essentially at the end of the day. That's one tip I can give you. I mean, I wasn't thinking like that, but now I think like that. And that's just something I heard from somebody. And I just want to relay the message to you. Hang in there. It's Thanksgiving. Be thankful. You know, eat the food, and after the food, just say, hey man, I've been listening to Do Well videos and I think it's time for me to commit to being fit and eating healthy. Just take this advice and use it as motivation. That's all. Until next time, we're gonna be back with some more fitness.
Now go hit that bell. Duh.